This is one of the gardens that doesn't get any supplemental water. In fact, we watered the plants in when we planted them, and then they grew fine, so we didn't even have to water them after that.
Helping your gardens thrive in the hot, dry conditions of the Okanagan Valley. That's the goal behind Xeriscaping. It's an approach to landscaping that requires less water, saves time and money, and reduces pesticide and herbicide use.
It's basically gardening with the environment, gardening with whatever environment you live in. And there's a huge range of plants that are available. We have about 370 on our plant database, and I'm always adding more. We chose plants that were appropriate for the site, and this is full sun, so the plants in the garden are full sun.
There are 7 main principles of xeriscaping, but it starts with planning and design and proper soil preparation. Efficient irrigation, proper plant selection, and mulching are also key aspects when creating a garden that will survive and thrive in a typical Okanagan summer.
All the steps will lead you to a garden that's much easier to maintain. You can reduce your water use by between 30 and 100% depending on what kind of plants you use. And if you plant for mature size, it's going to really minimize any pruning you have to do, for example. If you're using mulch, you're not going to have very much weeding to do. This is Walker's Low catnip, Nepeta, which is a stunning display for about 2.5 months in the early spring, from April through till July. And then as that's fading out, we have lavender blooming.
The Un-H2O garden, located outside the H2O Center in the Mission, features a variety of drought-tolerant gardens, and although some don't require any supplementary water, Xeriscaping is based around watering efficiently, and so each garden features drip irrigation and mulch.
The one simple step they can do right now, everybody can do, is mulch their gardens. It's a layer of material that's on the top of the soil, and it holds the moisture in, and everybody can do that, and that'll make a huge difference to conserving water. It really reduces your weed growth, and your plants will grow better too, because it'll gradually break down and feed the soil as well. Drip irrigation is amazingly more efficient because, number one, you're just dripping onto the plants that you want to grow, so you're not watering the surrounding area and encouraging weeds or wasting water. And drip is underneath the mulch, so there's no chance of evaporation.
A common myth of xeriscaping is being limited to using only rocks and cactus-like plants to cover the landscapes. But the reality is, with such a large selection of drought-tolerant plants available, it's easy to create a garden full of color and diversity. Especially
in this garden, we were looking for plants that would be colorful all through the season. Either their foliage would look good when they weren't blooming, or else they bloomed for a very long time, which many of them do. And so that's really helpful to gardeners to know that they're going to have a long period of bloom in their garden. You'll find the collection in the brochure of plants that will bloom continuously throughout the season. There'll always be something blooming in here right through till frost.
Reporting for Go Okanagan on Shaw TV, I'm Brendan Osborne in Kelowna.